Hello, dear Virgos, and welcome to your November 2022 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Virgo's Sun, Moon, and Rising this month. Starts with a very beautiful energy, yet a very introspective energy. You are looking for clarity in a particular situation. You feel as if clarity is very, very important at this point of time. Something is not what it appears. There is a bit of an illusion. There is a kind of a veil in front of your eyes. So make sure, my dear Virgos, is that you remove this veil and you see clearly. And definitely there is the energy of getting clarity in the first week of November. Here I see that whatever you were wanting to enterprise, whatever you wanted to get into, at this point of time, the path is going to appear. There is going to be the straight path in front of you with the light on it, because when there is no light, when there is darkness, there is a risk that you tumble down and fall. But here the divine is going to provide you with the proper light that you see, and then you say, okay, fine, now I can go ahead, and now I know where are the pitfalls, now I know where are the dangers, because I can see things completely clearly. Okay, so this is where the first week's energy is leading you, my dear Virgos. I also see for you is that your work, your sentimental life, and your study life, also for Virgo students, everything is becoming more clear to you now. For the Virgo students especially, like which field I want to venture into, what do I want to do, what is my direction right now. So things are going to get much sorted out in your head right now, my dear Virgos. Okay, and even in a sentimental life, most probably regarding a sentimental relationship, you were a bit confused, but right now, my dear Virgos, I see that you are going to be more focused on where you want to go. The direction is appearing in front of you. Money wise also, things are looking better in the first week. This is what I see. All right, so all in all, it's a positive energy asking you to be wise and take wise decisions. Don't jump into anything, because now things are going to be clear. So the moment you jump into something, even after seeing something, then that's going to be your loss. So be very careful, my dear Virgos. Okay, and then we go to the second week. The second week here, as you can see, there is provocation in the air. People who are not happy with your success, or people who are not happy with you in general, are they are trying to push your nerves so that you react. There is going to be contradiction to what you say and do. There is going to be a lot of opposition to your views in the second week. You and somebody can clash over your beliefs. But here I have to tell you, my dear Virgos, is that you cannot expect others to be like you. You are you and they are them. So this is, the sooner we realize this, the better it is. Like that, there are no clashes, just that people are different, right? So we cannot expect, I am like this, so that other person has to be like that. It will be very disappointing, my dear Virgos, to expect something like this from others. Because what is going to happen is that you will lose your energy, you will feel frustrated, and they will remain like they are, because this is what they are. So you cannot expect that, okay, I am like this, so that somebody is supposed to be like this. Even if you're a parent, you cannot expect that I am like this, so my son or daughter has to be like this. No, their path is different. They are different. They have lived certain other lives before, because of which they are like this today. So they are your children doesn't mean that they are going to be 100% like you. No, maybe 10-20% or maybe 50%. Some, if you're lucky, and they can be more like you. But otherwise, everybody has their own path. So no expectations leads to blessing and peace. Okay, this is what I can tell you, my dear Virgos. So in the second week, don't expect people to behave the way you want them to behave. Instead, say, okay, fine, they are behaving the way they are supposed to be. I cannot expect a fish to climb a tree, or I cannot expect a tree to start running around, right? So Just think about that before you get into any kind of argument. Okay, fine, these are your views, I respect your views, these are my views, I respect my views. Yeah, and that's all. That is what matters, right? So over here in the second week, just be careful, because this is what is going to happen. The war of beliefs, the ego hassles can start because of that in the second week. You can be provoked, and you might react uh, in not a very good way, and that will be your loss, my dear Virgos. Know that when we don't react in a positive way, or when we don't react, rather when we act negatively, then what is happening is that we are going to get negative results. So weigh if something is really worth reacting to. All right, act on it, but in a positive way, so that everyone involved is getting something good out of it, including you, of course. Yes, so take that care, my dear Virgos, in the second week. And my dear Virgo students, for you too, you have to be very, very careful in the second week, because there can be some fallout with a good friend also. In love relationship also, there can be, as I said, two different individuals fighting with each other and trying to prove their point. I mean, I really find that very stupid, actually. I mean, why do we have to prove our points, It's like, you cannot prove your points to a person who doesn't understand you. As simple as that. At times, your own people don't understand you, so imagine an outsider. Why should then? How do we expect? It would be very unwise on our side to expect like that. So just take care of that in the second week, my dear Virgos, okay? Then we go to the third week, and this is a beautiful, wonderful week. And how is that, my dear Virgos? Because this energy is the next 9 months energy now. What you are going to sow at this point of time, you will be reaping it in the next 9 months. It can also be a baby who will come in the next 9 months for those who want to go the family way. This is what I see. It is also that whatever you are dealing with regarding offshores, first of all, it can meet with an opposition, but then later on I'm seeing that it will turn into something positive, okay? So in the third week of November, whatever is coming from offshore, foreign countries, foreign cultures, foreign people, is going to be beneficial for you. You will have an upper hand in the situation if you're dealing with import exports, or if you're dealing with the foreign countries, if you're in that position, if you're a political figure also. In the third week, this is very beneficial. Whatever is coming from foreign lands, or maybe you will get something, positive from the foreign lands for yourself. Something will be coming towards you, and whatever is coming, maybe a job offer is coming, maybe it's a friendship that is offered to you. So something coming from the foreign lands in the third week is extremely beneficial. This is what I see, and it will take time for it to reap fruits. And as I said, the coming 9 months, after 9 months, it will reap fruits. So this will be a seed that you sow in the third week of November, and in the further 9 weeks it will take shape. This is what I see, my dear Virgos. And for Virgo students also, if you're trying for a foreign university, or want to study outside, or do some something related to extra classes or something, or an online course with a foreign university, you can do it. You can start it in the third week. Make sure you read everything properly before you jump into things, because as the first week's energy, we have the clarity thing. So get clarity on that first, okay? And then we go to the last week. And the last week here is all about meeting new people. It is all about having opportunities. Somebody can propose to you if you're a single, or if you're in a relationship, then you want to take it one step ahead to marriage or an official engagement is also taking place for some of you in the last week of November, while for some of you it is that you are getting engaged or somebody in your family is getting engaged at this point of time. Most probably this person can also be from the foreign origin, because as we saw the foreign energy before. Okay, and then I also see over here in the last week is that there can be a business proposal that can be proposed to you. There can be a partnership that is proposed to you. There are invitations in the last week of November, my dear Virgos. So you will be invited at different places and you are meeting different people also. And here you can have people from different cultures also that you are socializing with. All in all, I see a very positive, upbeat energy in the last week also. This is what I see, my dear Virgos, for you. For students also, you can get an opportunity. This is the week of opportunities, my dear ones. So you need to see which suits you the best. It's not that opportunities are missing. It is just that we are choosy when it comes to options, to opportunities. Opportunities are everywhere. You just have to choose, and you just have to choose what is right for you and what feels right for you, my dear Virgos. Okay, so that's happening in the last week. And there can be some opportunities to make more money also in the last week. This is what we see here, my dear Virgos. So thank you for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and have a wonderful November. Just be quiet in the second week. Take it easy. Okay, bye bye. God bless. Take care. Bye.